Hey there YouTube, what is going on? Matt here and I'm your crypto guy. Today we have a lot of stuff to talk about. We actually made first $15. We repaired one of the PCs from my friend and he paid us $15 for our services. So we took that money and we invested it. We're gonna check out what we invested in and why we invested in that project. We found another potential job opportunity where we're gonna play one video game and we can sell resources in that video game in order to make a profit, because it's you can switch the resources in the game into NFTs and then sell those NFTs for a profit. So anywhere upwards of to $500 per month. So I've been told. So we're gonna check that out, and we've actually mined a first few pieces of a Bitcoin. So we're gonna check out how everything is going on that site, and yeah, make sure to stick around. We have a few surprises. Okay, right, so to start things off, since my last YouTube video, a friend of mine has asked me to repair his PC. He said that it was slow, so I just kind of cleaned it out a bit, switched his thermal paste and stuff like that. Not to bore you with the details, basically he paid us $15. Now we took those $15 and we went on and invested it into cryptocurrencies, because as I said, this channel is going to be all about investing in trading and all of that jazz. So we took the 15 euros and we invested it. We made an account on Binance, and first we bought Bitcoin. Now I know that there are certainly better ways of buying Bitcoin than directly on Binance, but since it was only $15, it wasn't really a high amount. Well, actually 15 euros. It wasn't really a high amount. Well, we just went on and bought it there. And then we've traded it for another coin. Now, before I go on, this is actually quite important. These are some of the steps that you should also be taking in order to maximize your profits. So the first thing that you need to pay attention to when investing into a new coin is you need to do a lot of research. You need to check out who is backing the coin, why they're backing the coin, and everything else. And the easiest way to do this is if you already understand and somewhat know the industry that you're potentially investing in, right? So all of the other coins and tokens and everything else are associated with different kinds of businesses, right? So for example, for myself, I'm a gamer. I like video games. I've been playing video games since I was a kid. So a good industry for me to invest my cryptocurrencies in and everything else, because I understand the market and I understand the industry, is of course gaming. So the first trade that I actually did when I bought the Bitcoin was I traded my Bitcoin for the Engine coin. Now, why did I do that? Engine coin is considered to be one of the leading companies, let's say. They are a company. One of the leading companies when it comes to implementing NFTs and those kind of assets into video games, right? They still haven't had any of the bigger game studios or anybody else on board and implementing NFTs for them. But if you're confused by all of this, just basically look at it this way, that they're like a company that can implement NFTs into video games. Once the big companies come in and want to implement NFTs into their games, they're most likely gonna go to Engine, and then Engine is gonna do it for them. Once that happens, Engine coin is hopefully gonna skyrocket in price, right? Still, that hasn't happened, but I thought, because of my perspective, because of my background and everything else, that this would be a good investment for me, because I understand the market and I think that it is gonna go up. Now it can go down, it can like fall apart, anything can happen, right? But like, that's what we're here to learn, and that's why we are here. The next thing that I wanted to talk about is actually this game that I found online, in which you can actually make real life money, because it trades in NFTs and you can basically collect resources and then mint those resources, create NFTs out of them, right? And then sell those NFTs on the market for a profit, right? The game is completely free to get into, like anybody can play it. It's really basic and straightforward. There's nothing really much to it. It's kind of passive. And the game that I'm talking about is called League of Kingdoms. Let me just show you here, right, real quick. This is the game that we're talking about, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna create your kingdom, and from this kingdom, once you upgrade your castles and all of the buildings in your kingdom, you're gonna collect more and more of these resources right here, right? So the more resources that you have, the more resources that you can actually mint and sell them on the open seas, how they call it. As you can see, there's a lot of icons above these buildings right here. That means that all of the materials are ready for harvest. So if we go on and click on them, you can see that our balance is going up, right? Now this is gonna take a bit of time to set everything up properly and correctly because there is a lot of levels in the game and everything else, but once you get it going up, I've heard that there's like a potential profit of around $500 per month. Now this is quite interesting because all you need to do is just click on all of those icons when the resources are up and then just occasionally upgrade everything so that you max it all out, right? I have been talking to a few people from the game and they've actually did confirm that it is true and that you can actually earn money. You just need to, like, you click here on your character up here, you go to NFTs, right? And then you connect your wallet. I still haven't done it because I've just recently started playing, but I'm definitely gonna do it. You connect your wallet, and then once you've connected your wallet, you can mint, as you see, all of these resources. You create an NFT out of them, and then you sell that NFT on the market for a profit. This is really interesting because, as I said, I'm unemployed at the moment, and this could be a potential good money-making scheme so far. So if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link down in the description below. Make sure to check it out because like $500 passively per month to miss out on, I think it would be foolish, right? Lastly, if you watched our last video, you know that we are actually mining for some Bitcoin. So I just wanted to show you the progress on how everything is going on. We have been farming for 3 days now using the nice hash miner, and we have been mining with 2 PCs. Now we haven't been mining with 2 PCs the entire time because I have to use my main PC for other stuff other than mining, right? So, but yeah, overall, so far we have made, let's see, we've made $8.44, so not too bad for 3 days of mining. We still have, as you see, an unpaid mining balance. We have $0.73 or 73 cents basically. That is going to get paid out in 1 hour and 10 minutes. Basically how it works, each 4 hours I think you get paid out a certain amount, so that's just how it goes, right? So this is going well. I think that on like $15 or so, I think I'm gonna transfer it over to Binance, and then we're gonna also invest it into something. We might invest it into Engine, we might invest it into something else depending on how everything is gonna be. But yeah, so far with our first trade on Engine, as you can see here, we went in with 15 euros. That was around $16 or something, and now we are at $17.55. So that's actually quite good. We have made our first profit, right? It is only $1, but slowly but surely we're getting there, right? Overall, we did started making some profits. As you saw, we made our first 15 bucks, as I said, from the repairing the PC. We invested that, we made $1 from that. From the mining, we have $8.50 approximately, about 9, let's say, because we're gonna get paid out soon. But yeah, I mean, that was about it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think about down in the comments below. Have you started trading in cryptocurrencies? Have I maybe inspired you to start it? Let me know what you think about the videos and everything else down in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button and to hit that subscribe button because it would really help out a new channel like this one grow and actually make something of it, right? Stay good, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya.